Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 15 of Yakuza Kiwami, and I had to re-upload part 15, and I had a lot of things done, but Neal took the part down, so I had to redo the whole thing. Literally the whole game up to the point where I meet up with the Matchbox girl, but I didn't do everything, unfortunately, because unfortunately, Majima everywhere was, back to F if you're gonna catch that. This is basically a different save file. And the ironic part about this is I actually do something incredible in this save file that I didn't do in the current save file that I have. And you know what? It would behoove me to actually have two save files from here on in, just in case YouTube does bullshit like this. But then again, I can't really duplicate my luck. And the funny part about this is, I did not run into the guy named Kiwami in the save file. So, yeah, I'm kind of SOL on that. Even worse, that special thing I did, I'm going to show off. So, that means on the other save file, I won't have to do it again because I didn't do that on the save file. That I'm primarily using for like parts 16 and onward. So yeah, Moemi is a very hardworking and very sweet girl, and she's actually is smitten and in love with a guy that she just met, or more like a guy that she happened to see but haven't have the courage to confess to him. At the same time, she's selling matches for her family out on the street corner in the middle of the night in Kamurocho. I mean, that could be dangerous, but at the same vein, she's a very hard worker. And Kiryu at least appreciate hard workers. Now then, there is one other thing I should mention. There's a bum right here in Public Park 3 that if you actually walked up to him, it would have started the side story and he would have asked for sake if you talked to him, but I'll worry about that later. But the thing is about that bum, his side story is a chain side quest where that other bum several parts ago asked for a jacket. He's the guy with the jacket.
What?
We'll worry about that in part 16, but for now, we had to start again with the match girl. I mean, it's kind of sad that she's only a one and done character. She doesn't even show up in Ichiban Confections. Even Etsuko, the Obitarian, did that. Which is really weird, to be honest. Oh, it doesn't matter what you choose in the Yakuza Kiwami version of this side quest, but in the original, you could choose to sell matches for her, or you could choose to stand idly by. Either way, but if you stand idly by, you'll end up having to beat up some guy who took the matches. But that doesn't happen in Kiwami. Either way, this guy will come up with a matchbox, take the matches, and actually sell the matches on the street corner bootleg. Which in turn would help her business grow for some reason. Oh, right, and there is a meat bun in this for the second part of this quest. And yeah, you can wholeheartedly tell that this is a restart because of the fact that I already put the loaded cigarette in my item box several parts ago. But I had to literally start all over again and even fight Shimano on better terms just so that I could get to the part where I was. And one of the other things I did was actually go on a date, in a D-rank date with Rina. And I'm pretty sure I was skipping a actual important cutscene. No, not cutscene, side story, but I digress. It was really hard for me to actually try to get this part back in one place, and that's why it's short, because, yeah, I'm not just cutting from me wandering around, but moreover, me just pretty much everything that I lost. Oh, I was back in Canada. I really was. I was sorely tempted. Oh, that's how pissed I was that this part was lost and I couldn't re-upload it because I already cleaned the data so I could put some more parts up. And I was about to go to work anyhow. So yeah. I ran into Mezu King Professor already, so let's skip that part. Anywho, now it's time to finish off this side quest. And I did not, under any circumstances, finish off the actual side quest with Professor Mezu King so that one card would not be in the tree. I already got it in my playthrough, by the way, so I didn't have to worry about that. I just needed to get this particular sub-story. There was one other sub-story that I needed to get. Oh, I knew I forgot something. It was the damn, it was the sub-story with the, bump scammers. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I already did that one. Never mind, that was several parts ago. Never mind. But Moemi did confess to the guy, and the guy was already dating, so good news is, at least her family businesses flourish, so at least she could take her mind off of her heartbreak. I mean, she's a sweet girl, and you thought that she would actually be with Kiryu, since Kiryu has been very helpful to her. But no. Again, this is a one-and-done character. And again, Neopatarian legitimately Neopatarian legitimately makes multiple appearances. She makes her reappearance in Yakuza 2 Yakuza Kiwami 2 as a matter of fact. And for the record, you got Celebrity Perfume, which Celebrity Perfume actually will attract Nove Rich. That's what that's for. Anywho, oh, but you also have to actually have the Nove Rich activated in order to wear it. By the way, I need to go to the M store to get sake for the bum. And that's basically all you gotta do. You just gotta get the bum his sake, and I gotta make room for that because I don't have any more room. I just went there, ate the meat bun that was given to me, and by God, meat buns are going to be the bread and butter of how you're gonna level up in Kiwami 2. So with that said, here's the incredible thing that I didn't do in my initial save file. I ran into a jumbo squirrel of all things, which in turn will allow me to complete the UFO catcher side quest, and I got it on the first freaking try. To be fair, I mean, Neal's fuck up actually made it to where I don't have to worry about re-recording the side quest ever again. But at the same vein, it took having to restart the whole game for like 3 or 4 hours just to get up to this point. So with that said, I managed to get the squirrel. And now we could just give the squirrel to the guy. He's around here. There he is. So let's go on ahead and give him that squirrel. And soon you'll find out exactly what it is he's doing. And why is he coughing up so much money for you to give him such items.
Then?
Well, unfortunately for you, you're gonna get into a fist fight. Because soon you will see exactly what it is that he is doing this for. So just give him the toy, because I've already showed off giving him the Buna, the Buna White, and also the Wu Fam, which are all toys that I gave within the last couple of parts. And now we're gonna complete this side story, and soon you're gonna find yourself seeing this guy right here, this fat son of a bitch, hassling this guy over toys.
This fat son of a bitch, he's fat!
Yeah, this big fat galactic dude is literally hassling a smaller guy. And he's a Yakuza no less. A desperate Yakuza, but whatever the case. Let's beat this man within a half inch of his life, considering the fact that he made Sakai go out and get all these dolls just so that he could have them for himself. Oh, but there's a reason for this, and we'll find out as soon as we beat his ass 6 ways from Sunday. Thankfully, I don't have to go on the main save file and do this all over again. Well, I will, but still. Well, whatever the case, we're gonna completely wreck this man's shit. And, well, that's it. He wasn't really that strong to begin with. Why? Because he's fat. That's why. Anyway, that clip was funny. Well, whatever the case, the real reason why he wanted to get that jumbo squirrel, and moreover, all of the prizes, is because of the fact that Sega went there, or Club Sega basically took all the UFO prizes that he won and accidentally put him in the UFO storage. And one of them just so happened to have a key to a locker area in Taihei Boulevard. So yeah, you needed to do this side quest for a key for the Taihei Boulevard locker keys. So that's the only way you can get key I3. And what exactly was in locker I3? You're about to find out, because we're going straight to the Taihei Boulevard lockers right now. And for those who are wondering what was in that locker, let's go check. I mean, I had to redo all these damn lockers. Ain't that about a bitch? Yeah, it was a modified model gun. He went through all that trouble. That fat son of a bitch went through all that trouble for a modified model gun. Words cannot describe how much of a pain in the ass this is. Well, for the record, at least I got back the completion points for opening up all these lockers. Yay. Because I already got the open up 10 lockers completion points several parts ago anyway. I just had to show off what was in that locker. So, yeah. I think it's time for us to go on a date with Rina. And Rina will contact you if you manage to make her a D-Reg. And I did do that several parts ago. So we might as well get this over with now, since I did do that in part 15. But also, I did show off Majima everywhere. And I was at rank D at the time. The fact that I had to do this all over again is a pain in the ass. Well, look on the bright side, at least you know that I had to restart everything from the beginning just so I could get these single sub-stories. I know it throws everything off, but at least it'll be in somewhat in order. I probably may have missed a couple of side stories, and I apologize if I did, because I was on my way to work anyway when I recorded this, and I found out that YouTube did what it did. Oh, that makes me so angry. Screw you, Neal. Just screw you. God forbid if my other videos get removed or age restricted, because I do believe that it also cracks down on Mortal Kombat and many other violent video games. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with these stupid people and thinking video games causes violence? No, it's not video games that causes violence. It's arrogant dumbasses in power that causes violence. Whatever the case, we meet Rina in the street.
Nani?
And Rina, of course, is checking out chicks. And that's the only reason why she's out there in the street. She was hoping to get somebody to have tea with her. Because after all, Rina's bisexual. Well, she will be by the time we're done with this sub-story. Or at least her love interest, or raise her meter to, S. But I digress. Still, we gave her tea, and we got her passed slightly to rank D. So that means we have to see her again to raise her to rank E. And I'm only doing that because I may end up running into Goromi Majima if she's there or not. So with that said, I'll see you all in part 16 as we continue Kiryu's Hood Chronicles. This is RVman95. Peace out and take care, and I hope this doesn't get pulled.